Hello Gemini, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. This first half of October, you guys came in first as the most viewed video for the first half of the month, so thank you guys so much. So I wanted to start off by mentioning this new card deck that I was gifted recently. It's called the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle, and it's by a quantum artist named Lon. So I wanted to incorporate this deck to start off these bonus readings for the first half of October. And let's take a look, guys, and see what comes from this deck. And if you happen to be tuning in and if you are responsible for this awesome donation to my channel, thank you guys so very much. All right, so general, as always, Gemini, it will not resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from this reading what resonates with you and release the rest. And if you are interested in a private reading from me, all of that information is listed down below in the description box. And I will also have a list of the card decks that are featured for this reading. All right, guys, so let's start off with a bonus reading focus card, Gemini, for this reading. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what comes through. And this is a brand new deck. As I mentioned, it's the first time I'm using it, so I might have to refer to the guidebook that has come along with this deck. So let's take a look and see what is going to come through for you guys for this bonus reading. Typically, my bonus readings are timeless, so truly whenever you're guided to watch, and if it happens to resonate, great. All right, I feel guided to pull this one. Okay, it says originality. The message for this card reads, the frequency of originality supports our capacity to be unique and original creators of unlimited possibilities in every moment. For those of you guys tuning in, perhaps you feel that whatever gifts you have to offer those who are in your life, whether they are romantic connections or not, they are absolutely unique to who you are. And that, I feel, is what's tapping into this particular card, that you are, there's nobody else like you. Okay, so I really wanted to look into the messages that accompany this guidebook, and let's take a look and see. It does say the term originality refers to the quality of being original and unique. There is a flavor of creativity, freshness, and individuality to it as well. Originality is an important component of innovation and the growth that results. For us to evolve as human beings, we must go beyond our established routines, patterns, and paradigms. Otherwise, we just repeat the same stories and nothing changes. We need the new to replace, revise, or add to the old. That's interesting, guys, okay? So for some of you that are tapping into the energies of this originality card, take from it however way it would benefit you at this time. Okay, I wanted to grab an additional focus message. I'm guided towards the Infinity Oracle, actually, by Fire Witch Tarot for you, Gemini. So let's see what else I can grab for you for this bonus reading. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please, for this timeless bonus reading at this time. What do we need to know for Gemini? And I don't have a particular agenda or any particular questions I am focusing on for this reading. I'm just going to allow the cards to bring forward whatever it needs to communicate at this time. We've got forbidden fruit, Gemini. So for some of you guys who are in romantic connections with someone and it's coming forward with that forbidden fruit energy, you might already be in a relationship, or they might be in a relationship, and you have feelings for somebody that's just not free to entertain a connection with you. That does create that third party type energy. So that's something to be aware of or keep in mind for this reading. All right, guys, so let's start off with some Mystic Moon oracles for this reading, Gemini. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here for you guys. Whatever messages you would benefit from, that the angels feel you need to hear at this time. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini. What messages would benefit Gemini at this time? You know, clearly some of you guys are tapping into the energy of that forbidden fruit. There's a situation that is in need of healing. So if perhaps you guys have ended a connection with someone that you know you were not supposed to even entertain a relationship with them, especially if they were unavailable, or if you were already in a committed relationship, however way that's resonating. And perhaps there were hurt feelings here, or words that were expressed that might have been abrasive, or however way that particular situation has played itself out in your life. It's bringing forward that there is a need for balance and healing here, okay? The card after that is regret. I typically tap into divine masculine energy with that, but of course it doesn't have to be so gender specific. Whoever is resonating with that regret card here. And if it happens to be a divine masculine Gemini who is in this place of regret, there are actions that were implemented here that this person may have felt, you know, they could have done things a whole lot differently, or if they could go back, they would do things differently, you know. So whoever is in this space, whether male or female, however way you're resonating with that, when we are in a space of regret, it's truly a wasted emotion. But, you know, you can't help but be in that space sometimes, you know, when we've done certain things in our lives that we know and wish we could just kind of turn the clock back and do things differently, you know. So healing is definitely needed here. The card after regret is purge. Time to release what no longer served. It's time to let go of people, situations, negative experiences that just were not working for you, Gemini, or that were truly weighing you down or hurting you. Okay, and if that's the case, it's time to take action and release. Truly, it's time to do a little bit of housekeeping here in your life, in your heart, and release what no longer is serving you. Purge it out so that you can actually make room to receive. What else, please, for Gemini at this time? Angels and spirit guides for this bonus reading. Yeah, see, action is needed here, guys. Bottom of the deck, we do have divine timing. So this does involve time. If you are wanting things to progress and get moving already and things are feeling a little bit stagnant right now, it's because perhaps, you know, either you feel some sort of blockage or that you're just not ready to start purging things out. You know, that's a part of your journey, but that's actually what's going to help you heal your heart, your situation, what's in your heart space, your head space, and how you're feeling about this whole situation that more than likely involves this forbidden fruit energy. Divine timing is at play here, guys. And look at the card after divine timing. We do have a soulmate connection that is being represented here, followed by new direction. So typically I tap into divine feminine energy from that, but of course it doesn't have to be so gender specific. If there is someone that had to switch directions or walk away from this soulmate connection, whether it's you, Gemini, or the person that you're thinking about for this reading, there's a reason for that action. Especially, again, if it was represented as this forbidden fruit energy is a third party. There's infidelity, cheating, you know, somebody coming forward as disloyal and dishonest, manipulative energy, deceptive energy as well, especially if you were already in a committed relationship or they were. So somebody had to step away here. Somebody had to take action to sever ties here is what I'm tapping into. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some tarot messages. So Psychic Tarot, John Holland. Let's see what else needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini for this bonus reading, please. What else do we need to know at this time? And I feel, Gemini, that you might still be thinking of this person even though they may have walked away from you, ended the connection with you. You know, I'm getting the feeling that you're still both really energetically drawn to each other, because we do have that soulmate bond that is being indicated here. But a divine masculine, more than likely, who is regretting their actions here, especially if they are the instigator of this third party situation. You know, perhaps they weren't expecting to get so caught up in their feelings and all this, but it happened, you know. We do have that 8 of Swords coming through, but it is coming up reversed. In the upright, it does say trapped in fear, but it is coming up reversed here. So this is your own energy here, Gemini. That is air energy, since it's coming forward as Swords energy here. You know, with the 8 of Swords in reverse, that is self-acceptance. It is new perspective and freedom. So that's actually a good thing. That's a part of the action that you need to take here in order to break free from something that truly needed to come to an end, I feel. Because it's falling right below that healing card. So I do feel eventually you will eventually get into a better space in your life and recover from whatever pain you had to endure to be in separation from this soulmate. I feel that they came into your life for a reason. You came into theirs for a reason, and it just ran its course, and it was time to go your separate ways. You know, somebody needed to find a new direction for whatever reason. This could be you, it could be them, it could be both of you. What else, please, for Gemini for this bonus reading? Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward. What else do we need to know for this bonus reading? We do have the base chakra, so there's a bit of an imbalance here for you, Gemini. That does tap into earthly issues here. So for some of you guys, you might be actually thinking of a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. This is survival. This is your body, your health, your money matters. Something as simple as being able to afford to put food on the table, your shelter, where it is that you live. You might be struggling to pay the rent or come up with enough money to be able to pay your mortgage, things like that. There's a bit of an imbalance there in your personal, private matters. That's what I'm feeling from that. Let's see what else. What else, please, for this bonus reading for Gemini? We do have 8 of Pentacles. That's a great card. Positive movement forward is indicated through that. More earth energy here. So truly, for some of you, I feel the person you're thinking about is Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. You know, of course, you know, not to get too caught up in signs, but I do feel that that is coming through for some of you guys. But things are eventually going to start progressing forward, guys, especially if things have been stagnant. You know, I think it's just going to take a little bit of time to get things moving in the right direction again. And part of the energy too of the 8 of Pentacles is tapping into your passions, what it is that you're passionate about, being very diligent about the direction that you're finally going. So if you're not in that space yet, I feel that, you know, it's just a matter of time before that eventually starts coming in for you. You know, this is a part of the journey that you're on, and that is just a part of the healing process that needs to occur here to take you to the next chapter, to take you to the next level of your life. Because this does indicate change that is going to be coming in for you, Gemini, once you allow it to actually come in for you. Because if you're standing in your own way, and if you're not purging things from your life that need to go, then it's very difficult to take advantage of the energies of that 8 of Pentacles. For some of you guys, if you're thinking about pursuing, wanting to go back to school, furthering your education, learning something new, honing your craft in a particular skill that you might be thinking about. And if that's something that you haven't implemented before, maybe it's time to start doing that now. Okay? And look at the card right after that. We do have the 9 of Cups, which is beautiful, followed by the Balance card, which is Justice in traditional tarot. That does tap into Libra energy typically. So you have the capability of actually fulfilling your own wishes here. That's a great energy coming forward from that Nine of Cups. That is water energy. So for some of you, it might be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. And as I mentioned, the balance card is representing the Justice card in traditional tarot, which is typically Libra. So any of those signs that are coming through here, if that's someone that you're thinking about, then their energies are certainly represented here. Okay, so going back to this Nine of Cups, that is tapping into one's emotions and things finally coming into fruition, making life a little bit more comfortable, because we do have the imbalance from this base chakra that's coming through here, tapping into, again, earthly issues that taps into your very survival. And if, you know, any part of that is out of balance, then life can be a little bit chaotic at this time. So that is short-lived, I feel, especially with the Eight of Pentacles right next to it, because you're going to get out of that energy and really start progressing forward in whatever area you focus on. And yeah, you can make your wishes come true, you know, especially once you allow this healing to complete that cycle, so that whoever is in this space of regret can get out of that headspace and realize that there's so much more that you can welcome into your life. A lot of really great, amazing things that you have the capability of actually implementing in your life. Okay, so going back to the energies of this Justice card, Gemini, this is honesty, having to face the truth of where you're at in your life. And if what you're wanting as well from this person that you might be thinking about for this reading, if they've been a little bit wishy-washy, and if they just haven't been able to come forward with the truth and just tell you how it is and what it is that they need to get off their chest, how it is that they're truly feeling about the connection that you guys share, regardless of the fact that for some of you, it is that forbidden fruit energy, that third party element. Sometimes you just need to hear them say it, you know, excuse me, and just acknowledge the fact that you're not imagining the soulmate connection here. You're not imagining the type of energy that you guys had exchanged with each other. But if it did come into your life as a third party, then that needs to be addressed. Because the balance card is seeing both sides of a situation. And if communication has been unproductive, then perhaps you don't know how this person is feeling, and they don't know how you're truly feeling. And I feel that given the opportunity to just sit down and really talk about what's going on here, you guys can figure out some sort of plan to get the ball rolling, either towards releasing the third party, or somebody needs to let go of a relationship that they know they're done. And if they're still going through the motions of being in that relationship, perhaps they need to end it, so that you guys can be free to be together, so that we can get rid of the energy of that forbidden fruit mentality where you shouldn't or couldn't be with this person because of that. There are changes that need to happen here that will actually put you guys back into balance. So, I mean, it's not impossible. It's falling right below that soulmate card. So for some of you guys, if this is truly the person that you're wanting, regardless of that forbidden fruit energy, then you guys know what you got to do. Part of the purging process here is to release whichever relationship needs to go. If you guys are already attached to other people, that needs to go. That's a part of the purging process that needs to happen here if you guys truly want to be together, you know, because you can't have it both ways. Can't have it both ways. So there has to be a decision that is made here in order for you guys to move forward, either together or individually, and welcome in the growth that wants to come in for you in your own life. And they have to do that as well. And that ultimately is what's going to be putting you guys onto this healing process of finding balance once again, because Part of this healing restores the balance that may be lacking at this time. You guys actually have the capability, especially you, Gemini, you have the capability of solving whatever issues you're dealing with at the moment, but you also have to take responsibility for your own actions and whatever role you may have played in all this. Nobody's perfect, but you also have to take responsibility for whatever it is that you have contributed in regard to this connection, the soulmate bond here, and a third-party situation. Okay? All right, so let's add to this with some romance angels cards, and let's see what else needs to come through here for Gemini. Please, angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know at this time? All right, let's see what else needs to come through here for Gemini, please, angels and spirit guides. And perhaps you feel as though this person has fulfilled every wish that you could have ever imagined in regard to love and romance. But if it came in as a third party, guys, something needs to be released. Yeah, see, there's a lot of passion between the two of you. No doubt about it. And I know you feel that, and they feel it as well. You know, this doesn't just come through for no reason. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. We also have that codependency card being represented here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, followed by wedding. So someone was married here, guys, okay? Very soon, card coming through as well. A decision has to be made here. And part of that decision for some of you, it's not an easy decision, but if you know, especially those of you who are attached by way of marriage to somebody else, if you know that that's a done deal, that needs to be purged out of your life. That needs to come to an end in order for you, Gemini, to be with this soulmate and get rid of that forbidden fruit energy. You know, because part of this codependency too, like, we could be addicted to people. It doesn't have to be substance abuse. It doesn't have to be alcoholism. It doesn't have to be drug abuse. You know, codependency comes in many forms. Obsessiveness, just, you know, you can't get somebody off your mind and you can't picture yourself with anybody else. But if it's just not a healthy relationship, guys, you got to evaluate that and figure out a different plan for yourself. Because if it ain't working, it ain't working. You can't force it. So with this very soon card coming through here, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So yeah, a decision has to be made here. And I feel, Gemini, it might actually fall on your lap to make that decision, okay? All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini for this bonus timeless reading. If you guys happen to catch my last batch of bonus readings, I kept cracking myself up because for some reason I just kept getting tongue-tied with the words bonus and timeless, and I ended up saying boneless, like as in boneless chicken, which is so wrong. Oh my god. All right, angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please. What else do we need to know? For Gemini, what other messages would you benefit from, guys, at this time? All right, we've got the color orange, enthusiasm, excitement, warmth. Look at that. Bridge and reconciliation. Some of you guys are going to be able to work this out. You and your soulmate will be reunited. Reconciliation right there. Grapes, satisfaction. For me, whenever I see that card, it could be something as simple as, you know, you might enjoy a glass of wine with this person, or this is also tapping into the energy of just being satisfied in your life finally. This is someone who's not satisfied with decisions that they have made. Part of what will bring you back into balance, Gemini, I feel, is healing. You know, something as simple as that, coming back into balance in all areas of your life, not just in regard to your romantic life, but other areas that are challenging you as well. I say that often in my readings, but it's so true. You know, you have to be in balance in all areas, not just your romantic relationships. Other relationships that you might have in your life could be challenged as well. That could be family, that could be close friends. And if you guys are not in a good place, that affects who you are overall. You know, it could be stressing you out. So this to me is a good place. This is a part of your journey as to where you're going to end up. So if you're not there yet, or if you feel that you're just not on that right path quite yet, I feel it's just a matter of time before you will be, okay? And again, for some of you guys coming through with this soulmate connection and are in separation from this person, I feel you're going to do what you need to do in order to bridge that gap between the two of you. And for those of you not resonating with that forbidden fruit energy or a third party situation, and you're just in separation from somebody that you care for, still have a lot of love for, you feel that they filled your cup of love and that they fulfilled your every wish, especially in regard to love and romance, you're going to have a second chance, okay? We do have this card coming forward as well. Interestingly enough, we are in October, okay? Halloween's just around the corner, the color orange. I'm kind of tapping into that. Enthusiasm, excitement, and warmth is also coming in for you, Gemini. So that's a really nice energy. And that's also going to get you out of this space that some of you guys might actually be in. Because finally, once things start shifting and getting better energetically, you're going to feel more enthusiastic about what's happening in your life. Yeah, and you will be excited about the possibilities of what could be coming in for you. And even though we're heading towards the winter season and, you know, just a few weeks from now, this is bringing forward warmth. Okay, so I feel as of right now, you might be in that cold, stagnant, distant energy within yourself in regard especially to a soulmate connection, somebody that you're missing right now that you are in separation from. But I feel that's short-lived because we do have that reconciliation card that's represented right there for some of you guys. So that's actually really nice. Okay, so let's move on. I feel like starting a conversation going, Gemini, between you and this person that you're thinking about. So let's grab some messages from the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 deck by Mystic Moon. You do not have to identify with a twin flame connection. Clearly we have a soulmate connection on the board here, so on the table. So you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection, just the messages. So who needs to speak up here? Is it you, Gemini? Is it the person that you are thinking about for this reading? Let's take a look. Let's see who needs to speak up here. So take these for however way it makes sense for you and your situation. Whoops. Okay, I've got a card flying out. Hold on. Hold on. What do we have? Oh, beautiful. Look at this. I feel a special bond with you that I've never felt before. Yep. This is how they're feeling, Gemini, or this is how you're feeling. Could certainly be mutual. You know, it is a bond unlike any other that you've ever experienced before. Not to say that it's been easy, because I don't feel that it has been. You guys have definitely had some bumps along that road in this connection, but the bond has always remained. That I feel. Look at this bottom card. I can't take this anymore. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. So I really feel here, Gemini, that whoever, I really feel heavily here that whoever represents the divine masculine energy in this reading is the person that's coming through with this energy of regret. They can't take it anymore. You know, they want to see movement. They want reconciliation. They want to hear their divine person's voice. They want to be able to see this person in the 3D, and they're tired of connecting in that 5D realm. You know, it's like, I know that I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes, and I want to see you, and I want us to get back together. That type of energy. Okay, so let's continue the conversation here with Unspoken Messages Volume 2 by Fire Witch Tarot. Let's see what else needs to be communicated here for you, Gemini, because I feel that there's more. What else needs to be expressed here at this time for Gemini, angels and spirit guides, either from your perspective, Gemini, or the person that you are thinking about for this reading? Let's see what else needs to be expressed here, because I feel this conversation is not over. What else needs to come through? I can feel you are upset with me. This is coming through for some of you guys. They perhaps know that you're unhappy with them at the moment, and that's what's keeping you guys in separation. That's interesting. And perhaps, again, it's the divine masculine that feels that the divine feminine is upset with him, and that this is causing him stress, or whoever, again, is resonating with that. It could be female, male, it doesn't matter. I can feel when you are upset with me. Let's grab another one. My feelings for you are deeper than I'm letting you know. Whoa. So somebody needs to get something off their chest, that they actually have deeper feelings than what they've admitted to. But, you know, for those of you guys in separation, they haven't had the opportunity to say these things to you, possibly, Gemini. And for some of you guys, this might be what you're wanting to say to your person that you're thinking about for this reading. Look at the bottom of the deck, guys. Do you see that? It says, you know I love you, right? Maybe you don't. Or perhaps if you've never told them, they don't know that you're actually loving them. Okay, so there's a lot here. There's a lot of unexpressed feelings here, Gemini, between you and this person. So I really feel that this love story still has some chapters to write. I really don't feel that it's over between you and this individual that you're thinking about. You know, clearly we have a reconciliation that is represented in this reading. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some Lover's Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini, what else do we need to know for this bonus reading, please? I'm going to grab this bottom of the deck. Okay, so what we have here, guys, is the need to wait. Okay, this card reads, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. Yeah, you know, especially if healing is still in progress. You can't rush it, and you can't rush this other person into healing as well, especially if you guys had a painful ending. However way you guys went into separation, it couldn't have been easy, you know, but now that you guys have had time apart to think, I feel that there's still a lot of growing that needs to be done individually before you guys can come back together, okay? And this is affirmation here and confirmation that you shouldn't rush it and just allow things to unfold the way they're meant to. And you also ended up getting this card, and it says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So for those of you guys, again, who were having an exchange of angry words with this person that you're thinking about, it's just a reminder, you know, perhaps to listen a little bit better, to come from a place of acceptance and love rather than from a place of bitterness and anger and frustration. And that's actually going to uplift the connection and the relationship rather than tearing it down, you know? All right, so let's add some healing messages to this, Gemini, and let's see what else needs to come forward for you guys. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know here? for Gemini. Okay, I'm grabbing the bottom of the deck. Miracles. So some of you guys may already have children, either in this connection or from previous relationships. For those of you who might be involved with somebody who's already married and that person already has children, that's a possibility here, okay? Perhaps that's what's making it a little bit more difficult for this person to just up and leave because there are children involved there, okay? Families could be affected by their decision, so it's not such an easy thing to do. And this could certainly be your energy as well, Gemini. But look at this. You guys have miracles that are coming in for you. So if it seems like it's a bit of an impossible situation, it actually might not be so impossible here. Okay, so you got miracles on your side. All right, guys, so let's close out this reading with some final thoughts. I'm debating whether I should go with my guardian angels or my whispers of love. Let's do the guardian angels. They do not disappoint. Let's see. Final thoughts for Gemini, angels and spirit guides, please. There we go. I'm grabbing, as always, bottom of the deck. And look at the card right after that, manifestation. So you can actually manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. Gemini, you just, gotta wait, have some patience, and complete the healing process that needs to happen here. All right, so first card is inspiration. This particular card reads, a wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It's important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. Awesome message. So whoever is resonating with that, definitely whatever is inspiring you at this time, take advantage of that energy and just go for it. You also have a prayer coming through here, Gemini. This card reads, Dear Guardian Angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Awesome prayer to close out this bonus reading, guys. So that's what I have for you this time around. I hope whatever part of this reading that you resonated with, that it offered you the guidance that you needed at this time, Gemini. And as always, if you're interested in a private reading from me, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I'll see you guys soon with more readings. All right, guys, so take care. See you next time.